Okay, good morning. I am off to bed real soon, so I'm going to keep this very, very quick. Quick question, hands up, anybody whose favourite thing is soldering? Yeah, me neither. So, yesterday was electronics day. Got it all done. Pretty much everything is done. And as you can see, I have stripped away a bunch, like plastic and electronics. I'm quickly going to go through what's missing. Okay, this is like Raspberry Pi number 7. I have never taken so much off and added so much onto a build before, ever. Including the case, including the Pi. Alright, super quickly, we're going to start working our way around clockwise. So starting over here, Ethernet port gone. Don't need it, it's 2018, we're wireless, baby. Like, why would you even need this? I mean, I understand why some people need it, but not for what we're doing. That's gone. In its place is going to go this. This is a Type A USB female adapter, and at the moment it's just plugged into my SNES knockoff pad. So yeah, so what I've done is I've wired that to the back. Let's try and get around here. Of here. So these, it'd be quicker if I just turn that one up. So these USB ports, they do actually have some silver backing on the back. And what I was planning on doing, focus up, there we go. What I was planning on doing was taking the wires off the points at the back and running the wires all the way around. And I thought, well, what's the point? Because the USB is beside the Ethernet port, and it's going to be replacing that Ethernet port out the side. So instead of running wires from underneath all the way to the side and then back round to here, why not just run them out of here? So I popped the back off. Like when I was making the Exodus box, I learned how to adapt these USB double female slots. So I've just quickly pulled that out, and I'm going to make these real short, these cables, and I'm going to put in a USB slot into this plastic over here, and that's going to come out, so you'll have at least one USB out. The other three still work, but obviously the top left there doesn't. So, where does that leave us? Well, that leaves us with, let me have a quick look. We have, what's next on this? Oh yeah, so these points down here, I've removed these GPIO pins. Didn't need them, but I've left the black bit on. And then all these GPIO pins have just been trimmed down. Don't need them. What I've done is I've actually soldered these wires to the base of these points with just a little touch of solder on each. Super simple. Don't need them up the front. Gives me loads of space. And then I'll run the wires. So these last two here, these actually come out of these holes. The holes, moving on, the holes, incidentally, I've actually made a lot bigger. Over there in this corner, you can actually see the size of the little plastic hole for the pegs. Took in a file, and then just drilled it, and then just drilled them all out. So now I can push the wires through the PCB. Okay, moving on. This display adapter, don't need it. So what I've done is I've shimmed it all the way down because I'm going to drill some holes. The only things left to drill in the case are here, the sides where the glass is going to be, and that. So I'm going to put some holes up here just to vent the heat out the top. What else is gone? That's pretty much it for things that have been removed and added. Very quickly, if I pull back, we have some LEDs and obviously the control adapter. So first things first. All right. So these are LEDs. These aren't the final LEDs. This just shows where they're going to be. So this yellow LED is the drive light, and that's going to light up the whatever it's read there. It's just got insert coin for now, but whatever it says there, that's the light that's going to do it. Might not be that color, it might be white, but whatever, that's going to be the light there. This button here, this B button, that's this button here, so that will go straight to that. And then these lights here, I'm quickly going to need two hands, so I might be able to do it. Hang on. Ta-da! So these lights here are the lights that are going to be behind the marquee, which is going to be up here. So those lights are on already. I'm going to quickly shut this curtain and then have a quick look at the drive light and everything else in action. Okay, and I'm going to close it fully because I still need some lights. So there, look, you can see these will be the lights that are behind the marquee, and they are quite bright for what they're doing. Okay, so, and I'm hooked up to the TV, which is lovely out of focus. Right, so I'm just going to click what would be that B button, which is here. So, the drive light. Now that drive light will be flashing behind the insert coin sign. Oh, it's very bright in this darkness. Okay. I've got to find a way of dampening that red light as well. But as you can see, the drive light's on. The marquee light is on. I can add another drive light as well. I could put two. If it's too bright, I could either put a resistor in there or just put another bulb in there and just side light it. The switch itself is, like I say, going to be this red switch here. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the other one yet. I could add another LED. I've got plenty of points. So yeah, so this comes out to this new USB, which is just plugged into here, and dun dun dun, it works. All good in the hood. And it's the same image as the flux capacitor. Absolutely no different as far as the image goes. So yeah, just all the wiring's done. Now I can start cutting holes for this USB, mounting the USB. That's going to be like glue gun and some kind of spacer. Add the heat sinks, and then it's literally just build this to sit on like that. Alright, cool. Peace.